Hi, I'm still Alex Hackle, and I still like music, and I would still like to tell you more about it. Bit of a quick and dirty review for you today, sort of stepping outside of my comfort zone a little bit, looking at a genre that I'm not as familiar with compared to pop punk and metal, that being new wave. Juggernauts of the new wave, synth pop, and 5 other genres, Depeche Mode just put out their 15th album, Memento Mori. These guys have been at it since 1980. That's older than me. Probably my single biggest influence to look more into this type of music comes from listening to MGMT, and specifically their album Little Dark Age. The overall vibe of that album, especially the title track, which I consider just about flawless, got me a little bit more curious as to that style of music, and just seeing that a heavy hitter like Depeche Mode was putting out some music, I figured, let's check it out. And I was not disappointed. Memento Mori is a solid project. A few tracks to highlight just because the overall formula of synthwave and synth pop and new wave kind of is silly to belabor, but a handful of tracks that jumped out to me include the following. The track Wagging Tongue, I think, is a fantastic example of Depeche Mode's ability to stack these small layers of instrumentation one on top of each other as the track progresses to really give it bigger than the sum of its parts as it goes along. It's very purposeful, it's very well paced, it's very ethereal, it's all the elements that you're looking for in this style of music. Plus the little melody line around the 1 minute mark I find to be particularly good. Listen to it right here.
Just to watch another angel die.
Speaking of MGMT, the track Ghosts Again reminds me of Me and Michael off of Little Dark Age, just for kind of the way the bare instrumentation with the driving kick drum and kind of the very subtle synth line all comes together. The track My Favorite Stranger is just like a descent into madness. It really is just something that needs to be heard to be believed. Let's take a look at it right here. Caroline's Monkey is a fantastic example of the overall ability for these wacky production elements to all come together into what is a cacophony of beauty and bliss and chaos, somehow all coming together to make a really nice track. Big highlight for sure, though, has to be the track People Are Good. I cannot even begin to describe just how much I love the overall vibe of this rhythm, these lyrics. Everything going on here is just, it's something. Let's take a look at it here. Oof! It's disgusting. It's vile. It's gross. Ugh. And I love it. I feel like there's a final boss in a Sega Genesis game I'm about to fight. I'm in some Eastern European neo-noir film. I feel like I'm dancing next to Jenny Ortega as Wednesday. It's good. And in a nutshell, that really kind of sums up what I find to be enjoyable about this album as a whole. Not a ton of extra to say about it. There's some aspects of other songs that I found to be particularly good. None really worth going into any detail about, but if you're anything like me and this is a style of music that you maybe have heard a little bit of and would like to explore further, there's a lot worse places you could start. So overall, for Depeche Mode's Memento Mori, I would give this album a 7 out of 10. It's a solid project. That's about really all I have to say about it. Shout out real quick to Brad Taste in Music. Brad, if you're still watching this far, that means either you got very lucky in jumping to a particular part of this video, or you watched the whole thing. Appreciate your work, man. Keep it up. That's all I have for you for this edition of Hack Reviews. Let me know what you'd like me to review. Give this a like and subscribe if you enjoy this style of content. Hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye. I just ripped off Markiplier. I can't do that.